no handout. Broke ass niggas never helping with their hands out. Find out where the fuck nigga live that we camp out. Screaming fuck the world, never catch me with my pants down. Always been a stand up guy, I'd rather stand out. Grab some stance in position with my bands down. I'm the trillest wanna do it since pimp, nigga hands down. Nigga put his hands on me, that's a man down. Trick what, pimps up, hoes down, hold down, slow down. See they running with my old style, profile, post now, you old now, thugging with my old style. It's a shame how they low down, dirty like Adidas on my sneaker feature. Trapping through the speaker, beat the beeper, beaker. Turning off phones just to reach him, gotta beep him. I'm the Lord, motherfucker, better greet him if you see him. Lord, pretty flock with Jordan. Dirty fuck niggas, how you been? You cross the line, niggas talk down every now and then. On the sky, give us out 9 times out of 10. Flock up, Jordan, Jordan, flock up, Jordan, flock up, Jordan, flock up, Jordan. Okay, Hector, I'm reloaded.
Got it, natty, load a paddock on my arm. He got static, pussy nigga run your charm. Ghostface killers, Wu-Tang, 21 news gang. Drug dealers in the Moussain, at the top of the food chain. Trapping the cocaine, no gang, shooter with no name.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Taker Mr. Funny here, and I'm back with a brand new video. In today's video, it's going to be a bit of a discussion video about the next Dragon Ball game. Dragon Ball XENOVERS game to come out. So, just my thoughts and ideas of what they could add into the game. In terms of transformations, like for each character, when you make your own character, it's all based around that for today's episode. So make another episode on what characters should be included in the game, or stuff like that. But let's get straight into it. Also, before we actually get into stuff that I want to talk about, I will be having clips or photos of things that I want to be included in the game that aren't already in the game, like with some of the transformations or whatever. But yeah, so yeah, just thought I might chuck that in so that you guys know what I'm talking about and just don't think I got random clips off the internet and said, alright, well, this looks close enough to what I'm describing. But yeah, let's get into it. So we're going to kick this video off with saying, and the most controversial topic when it comes to this game that every single fan complains about: your hair. Yeah, it sounds retarded, right? But when you go Super Saiyan, as a character, like as a created character, your hair doesn't spike up, which I think is stupid, because you got people who have like comb overs, not even comb overs, mop heads, and their hair just turns yellow. Like, cause can't it spike up? Like, what's the point of having Super Saiyan transformation if all it's gonna do is change your hair color, change the color of your hair? What's the point? You see, I got footage in the background of like Goku transforming or whatever, so yeah, you got something to reference. But yeah, let's move on to the next topic. So this entire section is just going to be about Saiyans. Next is a transformation, the buff transformation, or what I like to call Super Vegeta, because that's what it's in the show called.
A lot of power.
Did it. He's ascended.
That's what I call it. Pretty much you go Super Saiyan and you get really buff. Trunks does it, Goku does it, and so does Vegeta, but Vegeta and Trunks did it actually outside of the hyperbolic time chamber. Goku did it in the hyperbolic time chamber, and that's it. But yeah, on to the next topic, what's kind of linked back is actually adding transformations to the characters. For example, this when Vegeta versus Beerus in the God of Destruction movie, where Beerus smacks Bulma, Vegeta goes like psychotic and tries to kill him or whatever.
How dare you! That's my power! You
And yeah, so I thought they should add Super Saiyan 2 with that costume that he was using, because only Super Saiyan 2 you have is in a different costume, and it's personally I think it's dumb. Like, I can understand why some costumes limit what you can go to, but yeah. Other than that, what else is there? Oh! This has nothing to do with character customization, but just character slots. You could completely eliminate Super Saiyan Gold, Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan Blue, whatever you want to call it. Characters like the Goku and Vegeta slots, eliminate those, because in February, this month, they're bringing out Super Saiyan Blue as a transformation for creator characters. So why not chuck it on to those characters, get rid of a slot. And with those characters, they also have in their base form their gi and the battle suit that they used when they fought Frieza. Now they used those battle suits in the Universe 6 vs Universe 7 tournament, and they go Super Saiyan. Now, even if that... all they do is just make those costumes able to go Super Saiyan, and then make another costume able to go Super Saiyan Blue or whatever. I don't care if the costume can only go Super Saiyan 1. It doesn't have to go Super Saiyan 2 or Super Saiyan 3, because that's not happening in the show. But instead of just having that costume with no transformation, it makes no sense, because whenever the 2 or 3 times you've actually seen them fight in those outfits, they have transformed. So why not make the transformation available? That's just me going on a bit of a rant. But let's move on to the next race, which is going to be humans. Also, guys, I forgot to add in, I'd like to see a false Super Saiyan costume for Goku, because, you know, it's in a movie, people consider it non-canon, whatever. I still think it looks cool, and I'd just like to see that, but yeah, I just thought I'd add that in. So humans and the Frieza race can have pretty much the exact same costume, or transformation, which is obviously going to be the buff form, which you see Frieza do when he fights Goku. Really not much to say about it. It's just, once again, you could get rid of a slot, make this a thing, and then you wouldn't have to worry about wouldn't have to put in as many DLC characters or whatever. You can add more characters that you know people are going to want, or more characters that are vital to the story mode. If you just make that a transformation and merge the two slots together, I feel like it'll make things a lot easier. I reckon a good idea, it could decrease movement speed or whatever, but then increase normal damage. I feel like that'll be a good thing because, yeah, I mean, you're buff. Of course, you can either do strike supers or basic attack damage to do a lot more damage because you're more muscly. But that's for both humans and freezer race, because the humans don't really. Let's be honest, they can't really transform. They can unlock their potential. They could figure out how to use Kaioken. I reckon they should get rid of the Pole Master thing because that's trash. I've never seen anyone use that online. But yeah, that's that. So yeah, humans and freezer race can have the same thing, which is just a buff form similar to Super Vegeta, except, you know, obviously for their race. I reckon all races could have a buff form, but let's go into the next point. So the next race we're going to be talking about is the Namekians. Now, like I said with the freezer race, any race can have the buff form, which I think would be a good idea. But I was watching this fan one, like this fan made Dragon Ball like series thing, and there was a really cool looking transformation.
ピッコロさんは神様と再び合体したんだそうです。
ピッコロ、よくわかんね
そんな程度か。貴様がとてつもない化け物と感じたのは勘違いとは思えん。
For Piccolo, which I should be a transformation for all Namekians, and you can make that a form for Piccolo. But it's non-canon. I mean, GT is non-canon, but they still add that in because it was professional. It was pretty professionally made. But this thing that I'm talking about, I'll put the link in the description to the series and you know, the guy who uploads it all, whatever. But yeah, that's my idea for the Namekians. Namekians are like the humans. You've never really seen them transform in the actual show. Every time you've ever really seen a Namekian quote-unquote transform is go giant, or I mean, you could add a buff, but you wouldn't be able to add animation for when Piccolo absorbed Nail and Kami or whatever. So yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the next point. So next up we got the margin. What we can do with the margins is pretty much just turn them into Super Boo. I mean, they turn your character into oh my god, I don't know why, but they turn your character into Kid Boo, so why not turn your character into Super Boo? Or like, yeah, you know, something like that. So, yeah, margins, yeah, you can't really do much with them. But other than that, that's it for margins. Yeah, next point. Okay, so now that we've talked about things that are already in the game and how we could improve it, let's talk about things that aren't in the game, which would be a good addition. I personally think we should have an android race. We could call it a race, but an android / cell race, where pretty much it's sort of like a human, except not. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they naturally use less stamina or something like along those lines. Or, you know, it's just, I feel like androids would be a good idea, especially a cell. Like, you can make your own cell type characters and androids, and to be able to tell distinctively which is which, because with the humans and Saiyans, it's quite hard to tell when just looking at them which one's which, if they're completely the same. But for androids, their aura, I like the aura from Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi. I like the aura that they had for the androids in that game, but that's just an idea. Like I said, this is all my personal opinion. There's like a 1% chance that any big names gonna see this video, hear some little kid talk about how he wants androids to be able to be customized as a creator character. And yeah, I mean, if it happens, I'll be glad, because yeah, like, they could do a lot of things with androids. Not really like transformation wise, but just ability wise and customization wise. I reckon I'd be able to do a lot of things. But that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, smash that like button. Comment, subscribe. My next video is probably going to be characters, which I think should be in XENOVERS3, if it ever happens. But other than that, yeah, like I said, hope you guys enjoy. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next trash video. Peace.
Yeah. 901 Shelby Drive, look alive, look alive. Niggas came up on this side, now they on the other side. Oh well, fuck them, dawg. We gon'